That was the sound of a Hawaiian forest. The cacophony of birdsong was once so loud that it said the first Hawaiians heard the islands before they saw the islands. Now, this is the sound of many forests in Hawaii today. Unfortunately, the arrival of Homo sapiens was the beginning of a great silence for many species. And for some groups, like the Hawaiian honey creepers, now only a fraction remain. And that fraction is threatened by a mosquito-spread disease, avian malaria. Now, you've probably heard of human malaria, which infects humans. Well, avian malaria infects over 300 species of birds and is found on every continent except Antarctica. Now, the reason we don't see birds dropping dead in our California backyards is because they have been exposed to malaria for millions of years and have evolved the ability to keep their parasite levels low. This is not the case for the Hawaiian birds, which were only exposed recently, and when infected, have quite high parasite levels and often die. The most susceptible species are now only found in habitats where it's too cold for malaria or mosquitoes to persist. And unfortunately, with climate change, these habitats are shrinking every year. So if we wanted to do something to slow this deadly pathogen's spread and prevent this extinction crisis, we need to know which birds are infecting mosquitoes and how many. It's mosquito bites that transfer malaria from bird to bird. In my PhD research, I use an experimental system to study how well different bird parasite levels infect mosquitoes. I then use mathematical models to estimate how well an individual, a species, or a whole community of birds infects mosquitoes. Comparisons between communities allow us to identify where the risk of infection is greatest. So far, I found that species with early and high-level infections generally infect more mosquitoes, but it may be temperature dependent. And we are already using this information to help conservationists in Hawaii identify locations where they can use mosquito management techniques to slow avian malaria's spread. If we slow it enough, it buys valuable time for the Hawaiian birds to evolve their own resistance. And spoiler alert, they're doing it already. Our goal is to bring Hawaiian birds back to forests across Hawaii, where they can be heard by generations to come. Thank you.